but trust me when I say it helps, and it makes things a lot easier. What's up? Bailey here, and for those who don't know me, I'm a virtual assistant, OBM, and mentor for people who want to start their very own virtual assistant business. I left my toxic 9-to-5 over 3 years ago, and since then have built a business that I'm proud of, that provides me the freedom that I desire, and that pays the bills to boot. And I'm here to show you how you can do it too. The biggest misconception I hear out there today about starting a virtual assistant business is that many people say they don't have experience. While you might not have experience running a business, chances are you do have experience where it counts, and that is when it comes to providing services. Don't count yourself out because you might not have done anything in the online space. If you worked in an office before, then you have lots of experience. If you worked in retail, you can use that experience to your advantage. If you've looked after children, there's even experience that you can pull out of that. Now, this video isn't a rundown of how to determine your skills and experience, but I wanted to let you know that it is possible to start a virtual assistant off of the skills that you already have. Now that you know you can do this thing, let's talk a little bit more about some of the important skills that it will take to start your business. These are geared towards personality traits and not skill-based. However, you can always learn or change your habits. It's very important to have good communication skills when becoming a virtual assistant. You will want to check in, provide updates, and make sure that your clients feel supported. If you hate speaking to others or find it difficult to communicate when you're not down the hall from your coworkers, then you're going to need to work on that. Along with communication skills, it's also important to have good time management skills. Being able to manage your time is crucial, especially with the many distractions that come with working from home. You won't have a boss to answer to. You're the boss. And if something doesn't get done, that is on you and nobody else. Nobody is a master at time management, and some days will be better than others. I'll have videos on how to improve your time management skills in the future. And if you're not sure if you're good with time management, ask yourself if you're always early, on time, or late to an event. If you meet or exceed deadlines frequently, or if you have people that have to be on you to get stuff done. Time management also ties into being a self-starter. It can be hard to sit at your desk and work when you have your TV and Netflix just one door away from you, or maybe even in the same room. It's hard to motivate yourself on those rainy days, and it can be even harder to get off your couch. If you struggle with being a self-starter and motivating yourself to get your work done, then you're going to have a hard time as a virtual assistant. Being organized is a good skill to have in any industry, but it is a huge asset when it comes to having a virtual assistant business. Knowing when and what is due for clients, how things are going, updates for clients, where documents and folders are, especially with it all being in a virtual setting versus in a filing cabinet. Being organized can save you a lot of time, chaos, and overwhelm. It will also be incredibly beneficial when supporting clients because chances are 1 in 5 will be organized, and it will be your job to get them back on track and help them and you run a smooth business. Having a take charge attitude will set you apart from a good versus a great virtual assistant. This isn't something that will happen overnight and will likely build with your confidence. But if you are willing to make those small executive decisions and go above and beyond for clients, making suggestions to improve their business or to go the extra mile, you will be in business for a very long time. You're a business owner, and that requires a certain level of confidence in being able to take charge of a situation versus waiting and expecting other people to make the decisions. This doesn't come naturally to many of us, unless you have already held a management position, but it does set you apart from the others and is something to practice. Then there's hitting that like button for the YouTube algorithm. If you're enjoying my video and would like to see more, taking a second to tap the like button would be really appreciated. Even if you don't have a single skill that I talked about above, becoming a virtual assistant still could be right for you if you're willing to put in the work to learn and improve those skills. But I'm willing to bet you already have at least one of those skills, if not more. To recap, some of the best skills to have are good communication and time management skills, being a self-starter and organized, and having a take charge attitude. If you're not sure if you have these skills, ask 3 to 5 people who know you well to see how they would identify or rank the skills above. Now, if you're still on the fence about whether or not becoming a virtual assistant is right for you, I'll showcase some of the things that don't make people a good fit. And again, this is not to say that you should not give this a shot if you really want to, but I'm just trying to set proper expectations here and not mislead anyone about what starting a business really means. Now, if you're easily distracted, it can really hinder your success if you constantly can't finish your work on time for clients, or you can't produce high quality work and you get squirrel syndrome. Now, this is something that can be worked on, and you can make sure that you're in an environment that doesn't have any distractions, turn off social media, or lock yourself in your office where your kids aren't. There are ways around it if you put in a bit of thought and a lot of effort. It's important to have a designated office space, or at least somewhere quiet to take calls and do work. If your space doesn't allow for an office, then try locking yourself in your bedroom, or repurposing a section of your house. If you don't have a good place to work and good internet, it is important to find a way around it. You can rent a co-working space or go to a friend's house. Having your own space isn't an end-all be-all, but trust me when I say it helps, and it makes things a lot easier. Now, this next point is important, and I'd like you to listen up. If you are only in it for the money and do not care about your clients, their business, or even your own, do not start a business. Too many people these days start a VA business because they think they're going to get rich quick, when in reality, they either ghost clients and take their money, underperform, or are notoriously difficult to work with. In turn, all of that provides virtual assistants with a bad name and reputation, and it's a lot harder to get clients when they have an opinion of -10 versus a good or a neutral experience. Many entrepreneurs will tell you you don't get into starting a business for the money, because a lot of the time, it doesn't make that much until things really start to get going. If you have trouble picking up new tasks and skills quickly, then this might not be the best business for you to get into. Now, I don't mean it takes you a month or so to get up to speed. This is normal, and it can take up to 3 months to really learn a client's business. But if you find that you don't pick up things quickly, have to be explained something many times, and need a lot of support and hand-holding, then take a minute to think about starting a business. A lot of the time, clients don't have the time to sit there and hand-hold their virtual assistant for months. However, they should be very available and supportive for the first few weeks, undoubtedly. But after that, you should be able to start running on your own. If you dislike or don't embrace technology, especially new technology, then you might want to shop around for another career. Technology and software is at the heart of this business, and you will use many different platforms and softwares every day to manage your clients and to perform their tasks. Not to mention, you will be working on a laptop, desktop, or tablet, and that right there is a piece of technology. If you're not good with technology, then you can always learn. Ask a teenager or someone that is good with technology to help teach you. But if you hate it, don't want to use it, or curse it, then you won't want to be in this business. Once again, I will say that you shouldn't be discouraged if you have some of the negative qualities. The best part about that is that they can always be changed and improved upon, as long as you're willing to improve them. But most importantly, don't let fear be the thing that is standing in the way between you and your business dreams. Life is too short to not start your business, and I can bet you'll be surprised at how it all turns out. If you've enjoyed this video, then please hit the subscribe button below, smash that like button, and don't forget about the notification bell, which allows you to be the first to know when I post a new video. I create videos all about how to start your virtual assistant business, and I get very real about the trials and tribulations of being a business owner. You don't want to miss it.